Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynda, and I would like to thank you for tuning into those energies and influences coming through for your monthly predictive reading for December 2019. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and please only take those portions that resonate with you. Okay, Sagittarius, off camera I've performed a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the basis and the issue of the matter. This is your card, Sagittarius. Temperance, number 14 of the major arcana. This can represent you or someone else, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This has to do with adjustment, blending, having patience and compromising. It's adapting and tempering. It's coordination and self-control. It's working in harmony with others and compromise instead of battle. It's taking the middle path, never going to one extreme or the other, and having control over your own life, and what you have imagined will come to pass. It can represent alchemy, successful combinations being achieved, seeing both sides and sharing control. It's the vision of the new life that comes after death, the ability to combine different elements in life, such as work and pleasure, love and sex, feelings and action, openness and confidence. It indicates victory over doubts and rigidities, and advises a cautious attitude, and be moderate and take the middle way. You're adapting to situations with a clear mind and a calm heart. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. Number 3 of the major arcana, the Empress. This can represent a Taurus or a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is material abundance and fertility and fruitfulness. It can be someone that's a mother or someone nurturing. This is representing the productive and generative activities in the subconscious versus the High Priestess as the virgin state of subconscious after it has been impregnated by seed ideas. The subconscious has control over all the steps of development in the material world. It's the multiplicator of images. This card carries an omen for success. It's a symbol of hope. It's a very powerful and positive energy. Be material wealth or marriage, it's fertility for would-be parents or farmers or people in the creative arts. It's love through compassion and nurturing and an opening to pleasure. It's passion and sensual involvement with the world, a time of passion and of sexual desire and enjoyment of life. Or you could be showing a motherly concern for another. This is a natural growth. It can indicate a health improvement. This is the female authority of the deck. This is someone that questions none of the decisions she makes. It's feminine empowering. This is beauty and creativity, procreation and nurturing, and the security and comforts of home and no domestic harmony. The Temperance with the Empress card, this is a person who may overreact to social pressures. This can be a person who expects too much from a love relationship. This is someone that can also be emotionally conservative. And they're adapting and evolving, and it's patience because things bloom in time. And now your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you are aware of. The King of Pentacles, Sagittarius, Earth energy person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, can be a male or a female. This represents security. It has to do with material concerns. This can be a benefactor, a boss, or an investor. They're a dependable, solid citizen, and they're kind to others, and they love animals. They're slow-moving. They're materially oriented with a lot of ambition. Could be you or someone around you that aspires to great wealth. This can be a father or a boss or just someone who loves money or riches, and they're happy to collect as much as possible. They're very clever in business matters, like a financial wizard. They're not corrupt. They earn money through hard and patient effort. They're generous with what he has, and they share gladly. There's a lesson to be content with what you have, and express your needs and undertake what is necessary for their fulfillment. This can be something tangible that's completing. It's the fulfillment of desires and the power to manifest. There may be a need to avoid letting your self-esteem become dependent on your money or dependent on the opinion of the outside world. The Temperance with the King of Pentacles. This is well-balanced fulfillment. And now your fourth card. It's the position of the future. It's the outcome and the resolution. And this can be a surprise, being in the future position. Number 11 of the major arcana, Justice. This can be a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Second major card with a reference to Libra. It could also be balance and have to do with legal matters. It's as a karma card. There's fairness and ethics and law. Justice will be done because balance is required. Lawsuits will be won. This can also speak of the desire for education. It's striving for truth and balance, equity and rightness. This is the divine justice cuts through illusions and picks out the facts. This can be an examination of your life or more immediately of the situation. It calls for us to weigh everything carefully and to accept responsibility for what we have done and to understand what other people in a situation have done. This can represent a life-altering decision. The scales also balance past and future, and the upright sword symbolizes the keen mind that cuts through illusions. This card tells us to analyze the situation and differentiate between one thing or another. An instinctive honesty lies behind rational examination. This is fair-minded treatment. It's standing strong against things trying to throw you off balance. The Temperance with the Justice card. This is someone who possesses considerable social intuition. They can be an unconscious manipulator. They're also a very fast learner. And now your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen. It's because you're not sharing this with others yet, but you are consciously aware of it. The Five of Wands, Sagittarius, fire energy. A card of changes and adapting. A new rush of energy has come in. It's bringing uncertainty, unrest. All fives are pivotal turning points. This can be competition in social or career areas. It can represent someone's Saturn in Leo. These are new factors that come in that demand that you change and adapt and grow. You may need to put in more effort to keep what you've already gained. It can represent mediation, challenge and struggle, petty obstacles and annoyances, and short-term difficulties in communication, which, once overcome, can change things for the better. This can be struggling and fighting, can be conflicts. It's holding your position within drama. Could have to do with people's egos. This can also represent a building site. Could be a workshop, carpenters, scaffolders, creative chaos. Could also be a competition of some sort, a card of ordeals, tests, lawsuits. You're fighting for what matters to you. The Temperance with the Five of Wands, this can be activism. This is avoiding conflict by compromise. Moderation is needed to avoid the struggle and curb your impulses. This can be a test of moderation. And now, the Empress with the King of Pentacles. This can be a woman that's in control of her own finances. Could be a wealthy woman. It could also be that Libra or Taurus. It's an earthy, sensual woman. This could be a good businesswoman. The Empress with the Justice card. This could be a lawsuit that enriches you, or also a lady lays down the law. The Empress with the Five of Wands. This could be a rebellious woman. Could be a rivalry for attention, or competition for affection. It's a struggle not to over-mother someone or be smothered by someone else. King of Pentacles with the Justice card. This is achieving a just decision in a business, a fair and just decision. King of Pentacles with the Five of Wands can be a challenging business, and the Justice with the Five of Wands can represent imbalance, and compromise brings in the balance with a fair result. And now here's your advice from the Oracle deck. Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer. Sagittarius, you've got Dream Time, representing creation. Dream Time. For the Aborigines of Australia, the dream time is a place before time and outside of time, which ancestral spirit beings came to Earth and gave us all of life in its form. Once the work was done, these spirits remained in the very forms they created, including the animals, the hills, the stars, and other features of the land, and continue to be present today. The dream time is an individual's or group spiritual template, including songs and stories that have been handed down for at least 60,000 years. Although Aborigines would say they've existed since the beginning of time, in one such tradition there's a creation story involving the didgeridoo. Now, I knew how to say that a minute ago. Didgeridoo, which is essentially a hollowed-out log that emits a droning sound when played. In this card, we see that as spirit man plays a didgeridoo, the world is sung into existence. Note the various beings and colors and structures of the land that are being created. All carry spirit that has been breathed into them. Sagittarius, close your eyes, tune into your breathing, and allow yourself to sink deeply into the heart of the living creation that you are. As you notice your breath coming steadily and slightly deeper than usual, observe the urge within you that is begging to come forth in some creative action. Pay attention to any images, sounds, or feelings that beckon your awareness, and there you can find the key as to the manner in which to express this magnificent pulse. Your breath is the crossover between spirit and physical reality. Breathing comfortably and steadily helps you to align with spirit, which then brings a clear focus on what creative expression is preparing to be birthed through and from you. Discard any habitual thought patterns that would prevent the manifestation of what you are being prompted to bring forth. Allow yourself to take risks with this self-expression, and of all creation will smile upon you. Thanks, you guys, Sagittarius. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.